How important is a good night's sleep? For teenagers, it's critical. Turns out mixing lack of sleep with a temptation to pick up a gun and use it is an explosive combination. A recent UTSA study found that teens who sleep fewer than 4 hours are 40% more inclined to use a handgun. We visit the University of Texas at San Antonio's downtown campus to learn more.
And given that adolescents are more particularly prone to crime and interpersonal violence than older individuals, right, the decision for them to leave their house with a handgun, right, might be the kind of the first step that escalates the chances a gun violence incident occurring.
What is it about the teenaged brain that encourages impulsive and potentially dangerous behavior?
One of probably the primary drivers is that adolescents have, less brain development. They're more prone to impulsive actions. Their judgment and decision-making is not as fine-tuned as adults. This is the reason that we put all sorts of limitations on the behavior of adolescents for things like the decision to consume alcohol or buy tobacco products or join the military and even vote, because we know that their decision-making capacity is not quite fully developed yet.
So the 3 R's in this case, the potent behavior triad: risk, reward, restraint. Some teens focus on the risk, which they like, and the reward, which they crave. Combine that with lack of sleep, and very often their impulsive brains never get to the 3rd R, restraint.
So they're more prone to act on risky decisions, things that bring them short-term gratification, but might harm them in the long run.
Professor Testa's study asked a group of Florida teens whether they are involved with guns and how much they sleep at night, and that's how the connection for violent behavior was illustrated.
Sleep is critical for, all people and kind of the decision-making for all people, but it's particularly critical for adolescents. Sleep-deprived adolescents are essentially starting the day, right, more prone to impulsive actions. They're waking up almost with the tank, with the self-control tank, like closer to empty than closer to full.
So what can society, now armed with this information, do to prevent future school shooting tragedies?
Lee, what our research suggests is that by enhancing sleep among adolescents, right, this might be an intervention point that can bring about all sorts of benefits to society. Not only should this make adolescents more healthy and less prone to risk-taking behavior, right? But it also can yield benefits for the prevention of violence in society.
Professor Testa says intervening early and improving adolescent sleep quality could lead to teens making more positive decisions. So, what would the overall message be to parents of impulsive adolescents?
Removing electronics from the bedroom at night, instituting regular bedtimes and waking times, limiting caffeine products throughout the day can all be things that improve sleep, but also educating children on the importance of sleep.
How much sleep is enough? 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night.
By parents bringing more awareness to this, the hope is that that will improve the sleep behavior of themselves, and maybe even as parents learn about the importance of sleep, they'll improve their sleep behavior as well.